Okay.
All right.
Once again, return to Cordona.
Mm-hmm. Finish off some of the final side quests, side cases.
Yes. I think we're getting to the point where they're probably not really constitute cases as much as like
just like finding
goofy
stuff.
activities.
Got all the coins and all the furniture last week.
I guess it is the case book, but
Yeah.
Cordona stories.
Mm-hmm.
So these things that John has like remarked on.
Yeah.
Then this Treasure Island thing. Then these quests we came across.
Yeah.
From like just different landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this ghost hunter.
Oh yeah, that we found that last week.
Yeah. The hidden bone.
Mm-hmm.
The real dinosaur alleys. And on the Miner's End shore under Caesar's Bridge at the western end of Harbor Avenue, near the Fisher's Huts. That's very specific.
Yes.
Let's see. On the Miner's End shore under Caesar's Bridge at the western end of Harbor Avenue near the Fisher's Huts. Okay. Let's see.
Miner's End.
Okay.
Caesar's Bridge.
Yeah, let's see. Stevenson's Bridge. Pilgrim's Bridge. Caesar's Bridge. Okay.
Sure.
Western end of Harbor Avenue near the Fisher's Huts. Okay. Yeah, I think there was a hidden coin around there. It's like around here. But yeah. Okay, let's travel there. Okay, yeah, here's the bridge. You gotta find a way down to find this dinosaur.
Extra!
Excuse me. Dinosaur bone.
It's a whole location of its own.
Salty breeze, warm sand. Oh, I wish we spent more time relaxing.
Oh, I guess something to pin.
So I assume it's bone related.
Yes.
If only we had that Andre Brower gif we could post it in the Discord.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, something on the beach.
Oh, yes. It was an...
It was an early morning. For some reason, we snuck out of the house and crossed the bridge into Miner's End.
We were always adventuring, Sherry. Focus on the bow. That's what's important here.
You turn the game up.
Yeah, low. Okay.
Yes, I remember. It was huge, but wait. How did we find it? I think there was someone else.
Someone else?
But for Bark happiness.
Of course, Toby, our furry partner in crime, John. How could I have forgotten?
Whoa, it was quite a while ago. Hey, do you remember how we met him?
I remember bell sounds and sweat and the smell of incense. I think it was at the church in Western Miner's End. Let's find the place.
Oh, now we're doing dog stuff?
Yeah.
Controller's vibrating.
All right. Near the church, just west of Central Miner's End.
Okay. Let's see. This looks like it could be a church. I don't think it gave anything more specific.
Yeah.
This was the central Miners End. Oh.
Yeah, that is pretty central Miner's End.
Oh no, controller.
Oh, not the PlayStation controller too now.
Why is this game killing
Yeah.
our controllers? Shit, the keyboard mouse out.
Mhm.
Curse you, Moriarty.
Yes.
Your hatred for input devices. Okay. Oh, now I think I need to unplug the PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
Or. Okay, well, it's working now.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have the keyboard mouse, is the case.
Okay.
Okay. Put a mark right there.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Miners End Church. Okay.
Can't wait to recall how we first met Toby.
Church of St. John.
Greeting. How do you do?
Oh,
There it is. The morning
The
sun.
morning sun was shining and church bells called the town to mass, but we weren't here for a ceremony. We were running. From what?
A monster? Man-child?
Heavy fists, always angry.
The dreaded Dudley.
Oh,
He was
Dudley.
incensed after the stolen clothes incident and wanted to teach us a lesson. I can almost see where we ran.
Where did we run?
Oh.
This lady's running for something.
Yeah. Is she also running from Dudley?
Fucking Dudley just
Yeah.
won't quit.
Still a terror.
We lost him for a moment and tried to hide. You pointed to the small courtyard and we ran in.
Dirty yard. Okay.
We hid behind crates full of fish. They were stamped as fresh, but I remember my stomach did not agree with that statement.
Oh no, that smell. It almost made me want to face Dudley. But before that happened, there was a noise. The idiot had a brain the size of a peanut, but when it came to finding us across the island, his cunning was almost supernatural.
Unlike us, he knew many kids on Cordona, and all were eager to get into his good favors. But this time, he met someone who wasn't scared of him.
Growl, brave, bark.
We heard a low growl first, then a dismissive cry, a loud bark after that, and a terrified scream a moment later.
And when we looked up, we saw only a big angry dog with ripped breeches in its jaw. I was scared, but you wanted to get closer, Sherry, remember?
He looked hungry, and I had a sandwich from home. He sniffed it cautiously and then accepted it and let me pet him. It was the first of many snacks.
Ugh, those dreaded ham and pickle sandwiches. Lucky for Toby, I'm more of a tuna guy.
John, I am starting to recall something else. Close nearby, under the building with a huge water tower on top, we saw it from the church.
Water tower.
Yeah.
Hey,
Visible from the church.
see you go next to that.
There's a blimp.
Yeah. How come there haven't been any cases on a blimp yet?
Yeah. What gives frog wares?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's a water tower. That's the thing I noticed the most on the. Oh, there. That's probably it right there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's see. That's
It's quite a ways away. It
just
looks like.
about east.
Mhm. Go there and reconnoiter, I guess.
Oh, it's a wall. Oh, I think I'm in a dead end.
Look who's here.
Oh, there's.
Okay.
We heard rumors that this place was haunted. Strange lights in the night, people disappearing. One night we decided to investigate. Toby was with us, always happy to join on our escapades. He stopped when we neared the building and refused to go further, but I was resolute. It was pitch black, so we had to light the lamp. The smell of oil and burned hair filled the night. And something moved in the shadows. It was a man. I remember a dirty shirt, horrifying smile, and a pair of manacles in his hand. We turned to run.
Oh,
That's when we saw that we were cut off. This one had a rope in his hands. My heart sunk. Then I heard a growl. Toby jumped the slavers with all the fury his size contained. We got the hint and ran like the clappers. I never saw our Toby again.
Aw.
We parted Cordona soon after that night, Sherry. Perhaps he was hiding or wandering. It was not unlike him to disappear for weeks on end.
Yes, you may be right. I regret going to that place. Should have listened to Toby's warnings.
And leave a haunted building unexplored? You know very well that is a mystery that would have nagged us forever.
I know, and yet...
No sense dwelling on ifs and maybes. We can choose to remember those times how we want. I'll draw a picture. You just pick the scene.
The moment when we found the bone, I want us to remember playing together.
Good choice. I would have picked the same. Always loved dinosaurs. I will make a drawing.
Okay. These looks like involve research.
Yeah.
Let's see. An article he wrote was published in the local newspaper 10 years ago. James was on the front page, but I should check other categories as well, just in case.
Okay.
The Chronicle.
What would John have to write about?
I wonder what sports you'd write about in this time.
Mhm.
Maybe horse polo or
I
whatever.
guess, yeah. Maybe the yachting regatta.
That's
I remember
true,
that
yeah.
was involved in one of these cases.
Yeah. Okay. 10 years ago. So, maybe. Oops. Yes. Then, front page. Let's see. Just says 10 years ago, front page.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe Sherlock? Because he wrote it? I don't know. That feels like a stretch. Did also say to check other categories just in case. I wonder if that's it. But it's a little trickier.
Obituaries. I guess it could be 1879 if the current year is 1880.
Yeah.
Oh, Scandal in Silverton. Many of you, dear readers, are familiar with our proud military force, how far and wide their victories, how safe we feel under their protection. But what if I told you that here, on Cordona, corruption festers within our distinguished Marines, that for years they have turned a blind eye to smugglers and slavers and got rich, while others suffered? A decade-long investigation has uncovered this seemingly unthinkable truth, and after careful consideration of the facts to follow, no reasonable man could conclude otherwise. Let us start at the end. Written by John in Hector Jacobson's stead.
The editor here is a quack, putting my gripping corruption investigation on the 4th page. We can't tolerate such disrespect, right, Sherlock?
Yes, John. You know, I'm starting to remember. We wrote it somewhere in this building. Let's find where.
Yep. Pin.
Where?
Where would Sherlock, or well, John, I guess. Where would John write? Oh, I guess right there. Oh, on the floor.
There was a military parade that day. Everyone was there, so we had the office at our disposal for a while. Still, it's a miracle we weren't caught.
An underappreciated masterpiece was born here. You recall anything else?
Working on this machine felt right. We almost ran out of ink ribbon, but somehow we knew it wouldn't inconvenience anyone. We found a folder with approved stories. John, it wasn't the editor, it was us. We swapped the article on the 4th page with ours. Curious.
Using the ink ribbon wouldn't inconvenience anybody now, but once Leon Kennedy finds his way over, running from
once the zombies
X.
have overrun the Cordona Chronicle, we'll be in trouble.
We had a suitcase. It was soggy and filled with notes and clippings. I remember it was important somehow.
Is that all, my friend?
John, no, wait. I'm missing something crucial. The suitcase, where did we get it from?
Okay, Sherlock. Focus on it. What can you remember about it?
This fish
I recall
smell.
the smell of fish. It was so strong I could taste it.
Ah, I think we were near one of those fish warehouses. Big ones.
It felt wet and slimy, as if it had lain in the water for some time. Yet the insides were surprisingly intact.
Yes, right. And I remember the sound of horns like they use at the industrial sites. It must be somewhere on the Silverton coast.
That comprises the entirety of my memories on the subject.
So, we are looking for a fish warehouse on the coast of Silverton that stands right on the water's edge.
It seems so, my friend. I am sure I will remember the place when I see it. Let's go.
All right. Let's see. One of the fish warehouses that stood right at the water bank. I believe this is also part of Silverton.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get to here.
Yeah, it looks like that maybe not haven't explored that,
Yeah.
I guess. It's all grayed out. Can't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like there's a street, like, kind of like to the east of where you are.
Here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, that's also close enough.
Mm. Straight.
Yeah. Just check up around there.
path down to the beach. Oh, it says inquire with people around.
Okay.
Here. So,
May I ask you something?
You know nothing of life. Deal with it by yourself.
nothing of life.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
What a coincidence. I only learned of this recently myself.
Western Bank of Northern Silverton has a gradual slope that would accommodate warehouses right on the water.
Okay. Western Bank.
Okay. So,
Probably, yeah. I guess up there. There is kind of a structure, yeah, right around there.
yeah.
Just had to plow into that child.
Yeah. Show who's boss.
Everyone in Cordona will remember Sherlock Holmes because he will run them the fuck over.
Gas fixture.
Yeah.
Western Bank of the Northern Silverton.
Okay. I guess this whole island might be Northern Silverton, so maybe
Yeah.
like down right there.
Yeah.
Those are right on the water.
That makes sense.
Jeff wants to know what the closest
John,
this game
This is
lets
the
to having
Let's
Sherlock
see
in a
what we
honeybee lovely outfit. So if we can solve that. Ooh,
That's a good
sharp-
start, I think.
Yeah. There are some like dresses he can wear, but they're very peasant-ish.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think you can dye them bright yellow.
Let's see, what's the name of this? Duelist suit.
Oh, yeah, from the blindfolded duelist case.
Yes. Magician's hat. Alonzo hat.
She's not really wearing a hat, is she?
No.
No. The style is the important thing, I guess.
Mhm.
You want like showmanship.
Silverton Docks.
Suitcase
Suitcase origin.
origin.
All right. Well, there you go.
Finally, we'll unlock the most important part of Sherlock's past, the origin of his fishy suitcase.
Yes.
And the origin of the cat that just entered the garage. Oh, right there.
We found a rope tied to one of the books. We pulled and a suitcase emerged. How do we know where to look? What am I missing? This doesn't seem relevant. Brown algae. We were specifically looking for it. I think we saw it on someone's.
All right, lead the way.
Oh, I interrupted myself.
Oh,
I guess
no.
I'm following a trail of some kind. Virginia Summer told you one of the fit.
It was night. We saw a man with ink-stained fingers and a notebook. A journalist. His scared look and hasty steps smelled of adventure. We followed. Another man appeared. He was casually dressed, but his haircut and posture revealed him to be a soldier. The journalist quickly changed direction. Another disguised soldier cut the journalist off. He was cornered. We hid behind the barrels and watched.
The three men argued. The soldiers demanded something from the journalist, but he refused. Their words grew louder, and someone pushed the reporter.
He stumbled and fell over the edge. After one horrible yell, he hit the ground. The soldiers vanished. We waited to be safe, then went to him.
That's right. It's us opening the briefcase.
Yeah.
No.
That doesn't look good.
Blood was everywhere. I was in shock, but you kept your cool. You noticed that his shoes had a layer of salt and brown algae stuck to his leg.
Those men demanded something from him. I wanted to find out what was so valuable as to kill for. And so we did. Made it public.
The journalist Hector Jacobson. People built a memorial after his death. That might be a good backdrop for our picture. Let's find it.
Okay.
Don't know where it is, but it's a prominent landmark in the city. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like that's another talking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's no symbol for pinning it, though. Which
Yeah,
is...
that's strange.
May I ask you something?
If I knew the answer to that, I'd have your suit in exchange.
Another Honeybee Lovely fan, I see.
Yeah. Having something around the Chronicle feels like it would make sense.
Help me, please.
That's a question I can answer.
It's a small island between Scaladio and northern Silverton, just under Thor Bridge.
Okay. Don't always trust a guy in a white suit with a top hat, coattails. Oh, yeah.
there it is.
Jacobson's Memorial.
Let's see.
Poke. GG. How's it going?
Exquisite furniture for your home.
For my home,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present.
I bought all your cool furniture.
Yeah, you mean all of your cool
Yes,
furniture.
that's right.
Oh, looks like there's a pair of glasses and a plaque.
And Gigi.
Hector Jacobson was killed for his story, yet it still came to light. A lesson for those less noble. You cannot bury the truth.
I think here is a good place for a picture, Sherry.
Oh, can take a photo.
Hector Jacobson was killed for his story, yet it still came
Let's
to
see
light.
if I remember the
A lesson
button
for those less noble. You cannot bury the truth.
There we go.
It's a shame what happened. At least we finished his work.
I can't tell if it's like registered that.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's do this one.
Okay.
Let's see. Old shipwreck in northern Old City on the shoreline to the northeast of the bridge. Okay.
Yeah. That looks like a place where a shipwreck might be.
Gigi, meow. Heard that?
Always nice to get some squeaks on stream. Oh, There it is. Careful, don't get Sherlock's toes wet.
Yeah.
You know how he hates that.
We found this old shipwreck soon after we arrived on Cordona. It quickly became our favorite place. I remember feeling safe.
Ahoy, our mighty frigate! All hands ahoy! Show me you haven't become no lily-livered landlubber.
We needed a good sail, so obviously we went and stole some sheets from Mycroft's bed. He was furious. I'm sure he still holds the grudge.
'Twas a good rig we ran on him. Aye.
We wanted to name our ship. We took some planks and a bucket of paint from workers at the nearby construction site. Arabella, we called her.
A real woman of war, she was.
This helm was borrowed from Father's collection. He enlisted the police to try and find it, but all the while it was here helping us steer our ship.
Aye, Sherry, and ye were the best coxswain on the briny deep.
I'm starting to remember, John. We didn't stay here for long. Someone else came.
Oh.
Shiver me timbers, those were the king's men. They came for our booty and to make us dance the Hepham jig.
No, John, that's not right. It was someone else. Let me focus.
Man-child, heavy fists, always angry. I know who that could be.
Of course. Dudley and his henchmen, they couldn't stand some rich kids playing on their territory. And their territory was wherever they saw us.
Those sons of biscuit eaters stood no chance against real swashbucklers.
Sure, but we ran, didn't we?
Well, yes, but only to get our weapon. Savvy? Head up that bridge, buccaneer, to the cannon.
The cannon that can be found on the bridge. I mean, Old City Bridge?
Maybe, yeah.
Look at that airship. That is some view. At least something's changed since the last time we were here. I bet that toy isn't cheap.
Well, it's gorgeous. From an engineering point of view, at least. Let's take a closer look through this telescope.
New case, Led Zeppelin.
Nice.
They put it there so people don't forget they are still in dear old Britain, regardless of the climate.
Either that, or it's a reminder for the locals to behave. Led Zeppelin, 1880. Built in the name of power and glory of invaders, with the assistance of their dog, Edric Arat will be avenged. Somebody used red paint to write invaders over Great Britain and their dog over the governor's name, and then added Edric Arat will be avenged. Interesting.
What is Edric Arat?
Not what? Who? It's a Turkish name. Somebody seriously doesn't like this machinery floating above their heads.
If they mean this revenge thing, something bad might happen. Maybe we should look into it. What'd you say, Sherry?
Alright, let's find this cannon first.
Yeah. Careful with fall damage.
Yeah.
Sherlock doesn't have a ton of hit points.
It's at the bridge nearby.
Yeah. Do you have all evidence of the old shipwreck?
What's that?
It does say you have all the evidence of the old shipwreck, so it
Okay.
can't be over there, I would assume. It's under Child of Cordona, isn't it? It's one of the subcases there. The cannon that can be
She
found
saw
on-
her ship. John wants you to go to the cannon that can be found on the bridge nearby.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted to.
We wanted to teach them a lesson. Mycroft once said that this cannon was still operational. Obviously, we tried to fire it.
Aye, if we couldn't sail our Arabella, no one would. With one good shot broadside, we sent those freebooters to the Davy Jones.
John, this is getting ridiculous. We didn't fire the cannon. We couldn't fight those boys. We just ran. It was over. Just let it go.
No, stop your whining, you lubber. It's...
John, please stop. I said it's over.
No, wait, Sherry. There is one more thing you need to see.
Oh, all right, John, but this one is the last one.
Avast ye! It's this side of the bridge, a small cave on the beach. We left a sign on the wall. It might still be there.
On the beach. Harbor Master building.
I think I remember this place. Let's see
Grotto?
what we can find.
I thought that was a non-John person living there at first. Someone's got a fire going, unless that's also from John.
You can't put an old name on a new ship. That's why we called her Themis. If you're a bully, it's a bad idea to leave clothes unattended while swimming. Someone may repurpose your trousers into a surprisingly good sail. This was my father's helm, so we had to steal it back from Dudley. It was high tide, and I caught a chill. Spent the next week in bed with a fever.
Oi, matey, let's get her shipshape once more.
I must admit, John, it was good to remember. Let's take a photograph.
Oh, Sherry, come on. I know you want to do it.
All hands ahoy! Weigh anchor and hoist the mizzen. Heave ho, first mate John. We have a Spanish galleon to plunder.
Okay. Oh, the police station.
Oh.
Matthias. Archive room. Okay. Oh,
Oh, I guess this is an interior space, right?
I guess so.
Gigi is blocking a bit of the screen for me, but she's settled down a little.
Oh, she's on the Acamonia box.
Yeah.
I see.
She wants to play a game. She's such a gamer.
What's up? Hey.
This. How'd you get up there, John?
John. He's
May
so
I
talented.
ask for your assistance?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
Is there something you're supposed to look up?
Oh, yeah. Should minors and arrested for a misdemeanor.
Okay. Okay, misdemeanors. I guess suspects.
Right, Matthias. Known crimes: pickpocketing, minor vandalism, loitering, begging, petty theft, and murder.
That doesn't seem like a misdemeanor.
Yeah. Known associates: street urchin gang, The Hive.
Mm.
Family history: father Edward Wright, ex-minor, deceased mother unknown. Arrest note: after close inspection of Mr. Wright's hiding place, we found the stolen uniform. Kid claimed that he took it as a joke after it was left unattended at the Garden of Delights. I recommended a small fine and a week of obligatory work at the port, but the chief inspector elected to handle the case personally. Officer Placido. Interrogation note: after thorough questioning, subject confessed that he stole my uniform on purpose and that he was going to deliver it to his known criminal associates, The Hive. Subject further confessed to the murder of journalist Hector Jacobson. Oh. Typical behavior from fatherless scum.
Oh my.
Chief Inspector Mitchell. Date 16th of May. Matthias Wright disappeared from his cell.
Mm.
No, this can't be right, Matthias. Murder? Impossible.
Good thing we helped him escape. Now focus, Sherry. Let's remember how we did it.
Busted his child out.
Yes. Sherlock does love helping criminals. We've
We
established that
snuck
in this
in when the
episode.
archives were empty and found something on
Gigi,
the archivist's
can you
table.
move?
A top secret map of catacombs beneath the prison.
How
and
is she giving
rescue
some lip?
Matthias.
It's
No,
not
no,
happy with me.
that's not right. It was something else. Let me focus on it. Ah, of course. It was the shift schedule. We wanted to know which officer was on prison duty that day.
Ah, that's not how I remember it. Or maybe... Yes. We went to find the officer's desk. That's where the map was.
Officer's desk.
We waited until no one was around, then searched the desk. You were on lookout, John.
Do you recall what we found here?
I remember a book with wax stains damaged by humidity. The officer used it to keep him company during long prison shifts. A half-eaten tuna sandwich. It was carefully wrapped in a hand-stitched kerchief. You almost took a bite, John. There was a chain of keys. We found something here, John, and something else. It was a police billy club, new, but already stained with blood.
What's important is that we found keys. By my memory, we crept to the prison cells immediately. Let's go.
This area is restricted.
Oh. Nice. You let me go down there before.
Yeah. What's the deal?
It's not like I'm going to break any children out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I need to dress as a police officer to get down there.
Maybe.
Let's see. My police skull mask.
Yeah.
There we go. If I had to dress up as a police officer, how did child me get down here?
Yeah. Tiny uniform?
Yes.
Child.
Junior detective at your
Yes.
service.
Guards were lazy. Knowing their shift schedule, it was easy to sneak past them and find the right cell.
Yes, and with the keys and map in hand, we busted out Matthias and escaped through the catacombs.
John, no, that's not what happened. Let me remember.
We went and murdered a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
It was dark. His cell smelt of decay and excrement. I remember calling for him, but Matthias did not answer, so I walked inside. I saw a shape. It was moving just barely. I remember seeing his familiar yellow jacket, now torn and covered in strange brown splotches. I saw his legs twisted at an impossible angle. Then someone called to me from the door. It was an officer. He didn't yell when he saw me. Understood it at a glance. He took me outside, told me to forget what I saw. In a way, I did.
Sherry, Come outside. We should take a photo of the cell. I know you want to remember the truth.
Rest easy, Matthias. John, I must find that loathsome mutton shunter Mitchell. I will find him.
Mitchell. Oh, I guess
Yeah.
Let's find Chief Inspector Mitchell from Scalati Police Archives. Okay.
Yeah.
My Mitchell.
Also a pretty shitty cop.
That's true, yeah. I remember very little about that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Subjects, officers. I guess misdemeanor. And then
Scaladio, I think it said. Yeah, Scaladio Police Station.
maybe not.
Yeah. Violent crime, maybe?
Chief Inspector Mitchell. After 30 years of exemplary service on the force, Chief Inspector Mitchell sadly passed away in his sleep last night. His family and friends will always remember his brilliant mind, attention to detail, strict adherence to the word and the spirit of the law, and kind heart. In his long and illustrious career, Chief Inspector Mitchell closed dozens of high-profile cases, including the death of famous reporter Hector Jacobson and a mass shooting in Old City.
That's not fair. He deserved worse.
And Matthias deserved better. There is a lot of injustice in the world, Sherry. Your skills could make a difference for others like him.
John, that's it. We've revisited all the places I wanted from my diary. Even without the rose-tinted glasses, it was good to remember, my friend.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Treasure Island. So you just gotta look at this photograph.
I guess so, yeah.
Lion Monuments. Okay. Let's see. 368 photographic clues to locations, hidden treasure boxes. Once the person must collect all 8. She must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures.
So, yeah. I guess you're supposed to, like, find where the photos were taken from, maybe?
Yeah. Don't have much to go off of beyond the photograph. Let's see what some of these other cases are. Crane with silver hand arrives at the crossing. Arno Street and Scarlet Street in Old City. Okay. Top of the monument was carved first in a chain of riddles, which, as John suggests, lead to the Silver Hand's lost treasure. A hand of treasure, a quest so sweet, a stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet. Okay. She steps toward the mosque, left at the stairs, and find the courtyard a wishing well shares. Okay. Eurus and Crooked Street.
Yeah.
think it was in. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, there's
uterus.
Oh, and there's crooked.
Okay.
And there's the mosque.
I'm still dressed as a cop.
Yeah. That might not be ideal, but you know what everybody loves? Ice cream.
That's right.
Not bad.
Okay, so here's
A few steps towards the mosque, I think was the next step.
yeah.
Left of the first stairs.
Let's see. The mosque.
Yeah, that's where you fast travel
Okay.
to. Right there. Yeah, you can kind of see it down the
Yeah.
street you're facing.
Left at the first stairs. Okay. Oh yeah. These count as stairs.
I would guess so. Courtyard while wishing well stairs, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Silverhand riddles.
Oh, that looks like a well.
Oh, I gotta pin something.
Yeah. I just assumed just like the riddle. Stash. Someone hid their weed there.
Yes. You're almost there. Let's not postpone. You're seeking an ark that's made of stone. Head east from the old ruins, my friend. It guards the ancients until the end.
Okay.
So the treasure is real, but tell me, John, how did you even guess there would be something on top of the monument?
Didn't I ever tell you about my psychic abilities? I should have. I even know where we ought to go next.
Alright. Old ruins. Is that there?
I think this is like the archaeological site.
Yeah.
One case about the elephant. Unless that's what this is. East from the old ruins.
I feel like there's been a few ruins around
Yeah.
the city, though. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Those are
It
specific.
literally says old ruins,
Yeah.
so. It said head east. Yes. This is the case where we got that yellow jacket
Yeah. Okay.
from the Gun Nerd Club. Ark that's made of stone.
It guards the ancients. you follow along the coast more, or was there a way to do that? Oh, also, do you need to like pin? Like, is there like a second step? No.
I do have this pinned.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure since it didn't have.
Yeah.
Or like not this way, the other way.
This way?
Yeah. Like, is that a path right there?
Oh. Yeah. Good call. Oh, and this looks like. Oh, now I pinned something.
Yeah. That looks like it's lit up with ectoplasm.
If old ruins beneath its feet, find a tree that treasures keep. You may find only one small detail, but that doesn't mean that you have failed. Let's see. Tree. Okay. Old ruins beneath its feet.
I always admire the way you notice such details.
In such moments, I often recall Mother's voice teaching us of the importance of the smaller details.
Oh, you must have slipped into the
World
water.
hangs on
Oh,
something.
that's
Even
what
the
happened
most
there.
chaotic miracle becomes sequential when you take a closer look. I remember.
Oh, hey, that was a good shortcut.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is this Mother's magnifying glass? How did it end up here? What happened?
Sherry, you really need to learn to let miracles happen. The whole world is one big, unresolved, chaotic miracle.
But they will become sequential if you take a closer look. I do remember what Mother told us, but that explains nothing.
Just let things happen, alright? Besides, this little miracle will look perfect in our manner, don't you think?
John is responsible for this somehow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. There's a strange monument with an empty cage near the mines caught my attention. A statue of a silver canary built to honor the birds helped the miners back at the time of the silver rush. Now the lattice bars are bent and the bird is gone. It looks as though the canary vanished long ago and became a subject of local legend. Oh, I gotta ask people around. Okay. I wonder if I should dress as a criminal, since that's kind of an area they frequented a lot. A Slavic gangster. Okay. The magician says more criminal than the sailor cap. The ice cream hat's even more criminal.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Must be a gang of ice cream vendors all over Cordona.
The eye bandage is even more so. Oh, but the gangster's blinder.
Yeah.
Then skull mask, of course. Designer stubble. I'm so roguish. Look at this. Okay. Get out of my way, brat.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'll tell you what I know, mate.
Lucas told us the story of the Silver Canary of Miner's End. There were times when Miner's End was prosperous, but that era came to an end when the silver mines were exhausted. Soon afterwards, investors lost interest in mining on Cordona, which caused severe unemployment and poverty on the island. From a symbol of safety and prosperity, the canary turned into a reminder of loss. People say that the Flowers of Good public house is the seat of local legend telling. It's near the alley at the northern part of Lestrade Road. Okay. Northern part of Lestrade Road. Oh, there's Lestrade, I think. Oh, it's on the map.
Hey.
Just go that far.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who had doomed us all.
Safety?
Nope.
Dry weather?
Nope.
Thrown into the sea? Lunatic? Owned rabbits? Lost his family? Stole a canary? Poverty minus?
Oh.
Alright.
Alright, right at the end there.
Flowers is a good public house. We heard about a man who lost his family after an accident near the mines. He couldn't accept what happened to his loved ones, so he, drowning in grief, stole the canary, cast it into the sea, and left the island. Some say that he committed suicide shortly afterwards. Safety and prosperity have both been strangers to Miner's End ever since.
The thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone. Tears take a rest.
That's a short one.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ghost Hunter, Led Zeppelin.
Placard and Silverton that mentions a ghost.
Oh.
Ghost removal services. It's the southern pier of the Silverton port.
Okay. It looks like it's a talking to people.
Yeah. Southern pier of the Silverton port. This looks like a pier. We're in the right place.
Yeah. So I guess maybe just talk to people, see if like they'll
Yeah.
tell you about it. You don't think they'll talk to a criminal? They want to talk to Honeybee Lovely?
Yes. Oh, this guy won't talk to me.
No.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you.
Oh,
I think you're too rich.
I'm too rich.
That's a rich man's suit.
Let's see. wardrobe really increases the... I get... I was looking at the fez hat. I guess the worker one might be the hard hat.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think the fez is like natives.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I just need ice cream. There we go. He'll trust a fellow businessman.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Listen, friend. I like your face.
I like my face too.
It's pretty great.
The strange, inhuman howl that is terrorizing Silverton. Screech only occurs in the evening, seeming to come from everywhere at once, and is especially harrowing on foggy nights. Those who live near the port say they also saw flickering lights of unearthly colors floating above the water. Some residents are so frightened that they will not leave their homes after sunset. Others even barricade their windows and doors, as if that could prevent a ghost from entering.
Someone is playing on people's ignorance and fear.
Uh-oh.
Or someone is bravely going toe-to-toe with an otherworldly evil to protect the innocent. You're the hero people deserve, but he's the one they need.
Okay. Meeting place. Oh, okay.
Oh, it wants you to find evidence here.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe this is where like you're supposed to meet the ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
What happened here?
Not much brandy was spilled when the bottle broke. Someone had drunk most of it already. Not enough blood for a murder, but plenty to suggest fists were flying in a collie shangles.
Collie shangles?
I wonder if Luigi made it himself.
I reckon the ghost is responsible for all this mess.
Don't jump to conclusions. Until we locate any evidence to the contrary, we shall continue to exclude the supernatural. Let me concentrate, John.
Oh, there. People gather.
Ghost Hunter's stand was here. Someone stormed up angrily.
Let me take it from here. It was the ghost of Cordona, a horrific being, formless, with evil eyes and glassy skin that shimmered like a nebula. It lurched towards its foe.
Oh, there's the ghost of Cordona.
No, John, it was human. We're staring at the evidence of a scuffle between men.
A little imagination never hurt anybody.
If the mark realizes they've been had, that the fear was baseless, the money defrauded, they will likely return to voice their displeasure. And thus Luigi took a beating. Fools should have at least moved locations between scams. After the attack, he fled bloodied and bruised.
Send a pin.
Yeah. Limping, dizzy.
Looks like he crawled that way.
He's about to become the ghost of Cordona.
That's right.
bottle suggested intoxication. This vomit confirms it.
Oh.
Well, if you were tailing supernatural creatures for a living, wouldn't you start drinking?
Thanks to you, I am often forced to tail the supernatural, and yet I'm still sober. Mostly. There's a bottle missing. After expelling all the alcohol from his stomach, it seemed he was compelled to replenish it.
Perhaps because booze eases the pain of his lonely and dangerous life as a ghost hunter.
You need to stop reading the Penny Dreadfuls.
Wow. Does not take a break.
He threw the bottle here. We must be near his hideout.
Maybe we just leave, Sherry.
Is it you?
There's no need to disturb the ghost hunter from his beauty sleep.
Looks like an appropriate home for a ghost hunter.
Feeling about this.
Luigi's Mansion? Ah, I just got it.
Oh, goodness. A ghost hunter named Luigi lives in a mansion.
Mm-hmm. I think they're being a little cheeky with calling this a mansion.
Donations, one presumes.
Jeff seems upset.
Painter definitely has an aesthetic. And crafted actually rather beautiful work.
Actually, I was gonna say, it looks like the Golden Idol.
Yeah, does kind of.
An eerie and unsettling sound.
Yeah, that must be the sound he made to make people think ghosts were wailing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where all the money was going. So you see, John, nothing supernatural, just drunken lowlife fooling superstitious sailors for a living. You can't argue with the truth. The truth will out no matter what one does. You can embellish it all you like, but you're just delaying the inevitable.
I think he's even wearing like overalls.
After what happened at the port, this scam won't work again.
Yeah, but
Maybe we just
hard to
leave,
tell
Sherry.
how Luigi is
No need to
dressed.
disturb the ghost hunter from his beauty sleep.
All right. Led Zeppelin.
Mhm.
Okay. Maybe let's see your ships now. Okay. This may be the... I guess either City Hall or... I guess it all could also be the Chronicle if it was an event.
Yeah. Does sound suitable.
Let's see here. Zeppelin. 1880, built and brought to Cordona in the name of power and glory. Let's see.
Maybe obituaries. Maybe you're looking for Edric Arat.
Oh yeah. Let's see. It says Old City Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Riot at the airship gala. Terror below. Airship gala causes unrest. 1 dead. Yesterday, March 16th, the Titanic airship dubbed as Led Zeppelin arrived on Cordona by the efforts of our governor, Sir William Sinclair. This German-made militaristic miracle, embellished with a giant Union Jack, was intended to inspire pride and unity among Cordona citizens of all origins. Regretfully, certain people prefer hatred and discord over unity.
Oh.
During the airship's arrival gala, a group of radically minded Ottoman denizens rallied at the Old City Market and marched towards the airship, yelling anti-British mottos and causing unrest along the way. Cordona police, maintaining order in the streets and protecting citizens, managed to quell the riot by the end of the day. Unfortunately, one resident of Old City, the 15-year-old cobbler's apprentice Edric Erot, was found dead in the aftermath. At this moment, we don't have any information as to whether Mr. Erot sided with the protesters or if he was an innocent passerby. Either way, we urge you, for your own safety and well-being, to avoid any unauthorized public rallies and keep your children away from such events. Okay. Oh, oops. Let's see. Old City Market marched towards the airship. Okay. So maybe that's where it wants me to go.
That makes no sense as anything. Doesn't really give you a strong breadcrumb here.
Yeah, it just has the symbol for Explorer Space. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the airship from here.
This is marched towards the airship.
Yeah. The airship was... oh, I think it was...
Yeah, I think it was up there, because you could see it from observation point.
Yeah. So it would be north.
Yeah.
But it says all evidence collected.
Yeah.
The case is called Led Zeppelin if you want to look it up.
Yeah, I checked. If there's something around the old market you need to find.
Alright.
If you want me to get more specific, I can.
That's fine.
We're going to blow it.
Radicals are planning their intervention. Protect my children, end the colonial rule. Artillery weapons, tear that flag down. Grandfather's land. You behind the horse archway. Sweet Scarlet Street.
Okay, artillery weapons. Yard behind something.
Not that.
That one, yes. Not that one. Don't think it's that one.
There we go. At the Old City Market, talk about a group of Ottomans who plan to take down the airship using some kind of artillery. The Radicals are going to set their attack plan in motion during a secret meeting in the yard at the corner of Sesame Street and Scarlet Street in Old City. The entrance to the yard is behind an archway with a horse above it. Okay. Sesame Street and Scarlet Street. Big Bird, no. Or Sesame Street.
I always knew he was a radical.
Yes. Okay, this is also Sesame Street. Okay. Oh, there's Scarlet. Oh, right here, Northern Old City. Okay. Behind an archway with a horse above it.
There's a horse, but it's not on top of an
archway. I
archway.
don't see any archways down there.
Yeah. Golden eel.
Merhaba.
Secret meeting in the yard at the corner of Sesame Street and Scarlet Street in Old City. Just here's behind the arch with the horse. I believe this is the corner, yeah, Scarlet Street and Sesame Street. I guess this is a yard.
Yeah.
Southwest.
Is that a horse? Yeah, I think.
It is a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like rearing.
Are you sure you want to go in there? Breaking into the secret meeting.
Time for Sherlock to kick some ass to defend a blimp. No greater
we have some radical
calling.
means of negotiation.
You have, not we. Remember? Be careful out there.
Combat.
We came in peace. They put up a fight. Next time they'll think twice.
Peace and trust can win the day, eh, Sherry? At least I'm glad they'll see another one. You did well.
Now, let's check the yard. I want to learn how they were planning to shoot down the airship.
We'd better make it quick. The noise you've caused here may bring us more trouble.
Let's see here.
Let's see. Look for a gun that could bring down an airship. Oh.
The radicals plan to load the missile battery onto boats and sail close to the airship.
The airship over the Cordona shoreline and the ways in which it might be approached by sea from the old city.
So they hope to bring down the airship by using these missiles.
How did a small group of conspirators manage to smuggle artillery to Cordona? How many people are on board that airship? It just saved their lives, Sherry. Not to mention the people below, should it have crashed on the island. We should call the police to sort this all out.
No need. Somebody from the neighborhood already called them once the shooting began. Besides, I'm not in the mood to explain why I'm standing here, armed, in this grim situation. We did all we had to do. Let the police do the rest.
There we go.
Okay.
Just the treasure hunt now.
Yeah. Feels like it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Identifying landmarks from small pictures.
Let's see.
It's about
9:49.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on if the rest of this final case is.
Yeah.
How long that's going to take. Yeah, either we try and finish the game now, or we try and do these next week.
We could go for the treasure hunt next week. I could maybe get a guide and help out with hints for the treasure hunt if you want to do that.
Sure, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
And then, if we have time, then we can finish off the game then.
Sure.
Unless we stumble across another case or something.
Which is possible. They do get stumbled upon.
Just gonna mark all this stuff as red.
Look at all the cases you've solved.
So many mysteries.
The mystery of Luigi getting so drunk he vomits on the street.
Yes. All right. Well, hopefully finally finish this next week.
Yep. And in a couple days, we have wizards.
Yes.
Breaching things. Tactically.
Yes, I'm excited. Daisy, are you fired up?
Daisy, you are so not tactical.
No, she's definitely not that. All right. We'll be back Friday with that. And then
new co-op thing on
yes,
Sunday.
Yes. I should start setting up the YouTube stream for that.
Yep.
Mwah. All right. We'll see you Friday.